Spring's in the air, and I'm going to show you in this video more of me and Gideon going outside. I noticed that the birds are flying about. Some sprouts are coming up through the ground. I'm really excited. And so I thought, I don't know, I wanted to take you guys along with me. Me and Gideon have been walking outside more, and the sun's been shining. I live in Connecticut for any of you guys that are just popping in. Yesterday it was 65. And today it's about 50, which is average. Yesterday we were a little bit lucky. Did some shots yesterday. Gideon and I went for a really long walk. And yeah, so if you guys also want to leave me a comment, let me know where you guys live and what you're seeing. I know spring, I think the first day of spring's coming up, I think, what, next week or something like that, or this week. It's just happening so fast. The birds are kind of skipping about. I'm looking out the window right now. They are just everywhere. They're just coming out of the woodwork. They're more lively, and because of that, I'm going to switch up their bird seed, and I'll show you a little bit more of that in the video. And yeah, so enjoy this next yesterday and today with me. Come along, and I want you to join with us. Let's go. Here's what me and Gideon did yesterday. It is beautiful outside. I hope you can see my eyes. I know it's kind of shaded from my hat, but the sun is really, really bright outside. And I went to the car wash earlier, and I lost my sunglasses somehow. I have the clip-on ones, which I always used to pick on my dad on when I was young. And now I have them. But I lost them. So anyway, it is beautiful in Connecticut right now. It's about 65. And I guess I got lucky on this day because usually it's about 50. That's the warmest we've had so far. And Gideon has been really nagging at me to get outside again. If you can see behind me, I have the stream. Isn't it beautiful? This is yes, I know that says not to trespass, but I know the owners and they said it's okay. So it's the farm right over here across the street. They own this property, and they said I'm welcome to come anytime. So it's just beautiful over here. I actually saw yesterday some daffodils in my backyard come up. So other than that, I haven't really seen any new grass come up or anything yet. So it just feels good to be outside, doesn't it? Get some fresh air, get some sun. The sun is glistening on the water. This stream actually runs through the farm, and let me turn the camera around and I can show you. You can see. Let's see I can get a little closer here. I don't know if you can see the sun coming off of the water. It sparkles and is absolutely gorgeous. The water's nice and clean. And it sounds amazing. So, itch. Earlier, the other day I was filming, and I was gonna film this way like I'm doing right now, and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oop, just like right now. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's roots, tree roots all over the ground. I took a digger, and I'm sure it looked funny, but truck going by. I'm sure it looked funny, but at my age, I'm just about 50. Taking a digger isn't it's a big deal at my age. So I know when I was, it's amazing how things change when we age. I know that when I was in my 20s and 30s, if I took a fall, it was, hold on, I gotta spin around. I'm so sorry if I make you sick. Sorry. Gideon wrapped himself around my leg, so I had to spin around. But you know, at that age, it was, you know, funny and, you know, easily recovered if you tripped and fell. But not so much at my age. So yeah, it's about 3 in the afternoon, and Gideon's out again. I took him earlier, but he loves to be outside. He could do it every day if he could. Well, we do it every day, especially now that the weather is a lot better, a lot warmer. So I'm gonna walk on the street. We're at the end here. I'll show you one more shot of the water and the view here. You might have seen it on one of the shorts I did. But we're gonna walk on the street now, and I'm gonna do voiceover because the cars come by and they're really loud sometimes, and I want to keep my eye on Gideon and the cars. So, but I'll take you for a walk with me for a little bit. Come on, let's go. It wasn't that breezy outside where I was when I just filmed, but once you get on the road and out of the woods, it gets really like windy. So it felt so good to be outside and just to get the fresh air. Gideon can be outside all the time. Look at him go. Look at his little chicken legs. Look at his butt. He's so cute. He could be outside all the time. We can like come back from like a 2-mile walk, and then I'll be like, oh, you want to go outside? And he'll be like ready to go again. I wish I had his energy. The other day, Gideon and I went to this pond that's actually, if you follow this road right down here, there was a pond, and me and Gideon took some pictures of some swans and Canadian geese. Actually, the geese aren't in the picture. They were towards the side, but the swans were so pretty, I had to take a picture of it. So you'll see that in a second. And I went to my neighbor's yard. She has a goat named Mickey. It was really hard to get a clear shot because I was trying to zoom in on them, and Gideon kept like pulling my on the leash, and so it kept shaking. But hopefully you can get a really good shot of them. They're so pretty, and they were just so peaceful to watch. Oh, Mickey. Oh, did you drop it, Mickey? Here, Mickey. Here. Oh, you got it? Good boy. What a sweet goat. Good boy. You all done? Okay. One more, Mickey. One more for the road. Here. One more. There you go. Oh, did you drop it? Oh. It's all slimy. Sorry, guys. Here you go. Oh, there you go. I just got back from my walk. I hope I don't have like a hat head. I went to the car wash earlier, as I mentioned, and I forgot my, I don't know where I put my sunglasses. I have no idea where they went. I wear my sun hat anyway when it's really sunny out. I get headaches really bad when the light is too bright. But yep, I got the hat head. The winter hat's gone, but I still have the hat head because now I have to wear my hat in the summer. Or the spring too. Yeah, so on the walk, I noticed that my neighbor's tiger lilies were coming up, and my daffodils in the backyard. The other thing I did yesterday is I changed up my bird seed. I usually use, it's bird seed that has like cracked corn in it and some peanuts and sunflower seeds. And what I did is I switched it up to the nut and berry. I think that you can get it at Walmart. I think it's 15 pounds for $25 or something like that. But it's got like some dried berries in it, and it's got different types of nuts. It does still have some black oiled sunflower seeds, but a lot of them are deshelled. So you have just the sunflower kernels in there. And it's really good for like finches and stuff where they can't put their little beak around the huge seed. I'm looking at my bird feeder out there right now, and there's a cardinal on it. So I'll show you the bird seed in a minute. I just need to sit down because, you know what, I wore my, like, it's like a sweater. It's like a thick sweater zip up coat, like a hoodie. And sorry, I'm like shaking my foot. I'm like bouncing up and down. And it was really hot in the sun, actually. It felt like 75 in the sun. But the second you walk through into the shade, it's really cool. And I didn't film the whole walk and like put it in like fast forward or whatever so you can see the whole walk we did. We walked about a mile, a little over a mile, because if the wind wasn't blowing, my neighbors, they come out to see Gideon, and or if they're out in the yard, I'll say hi or whatever. And just to protect their identity, and you know, like some don't want to be on camera, so I clipped out those parts. Yeah, so give me 1 minute and I'll show you the bird seed. Change of plans. Right after I said I'm gonna show you the bird seed, my neighbor, he's like, I'm gonna walk Brady, do you want to go with me? So me and Gideon just walked for another mile. So I know for some people 2 miles is nothing, but I do have fibromyalgia, and it's really, my joints and muscles hurt really bad. It's likened to I'm so sorry I didn't put makeup on today, guys. No eyebrows. That's what the eyebrows look like without putting them on. Fibromyalgia feels kind of like if you hadn't worked out in like 6 months, and then you go and you work out like full blown, you know, that soreness you feel after a workout. My cat just heard his automatic feeder just went off. You don't want him to be on your lap when that thing goes off. Oh my gosh. He freaks out, and he's like, and he like claws and like digs and jumps. It's very painful. Sorry, I have like, I don't know if it's like a shadow, my cat shadows hair, or there's something in my eye. But that soreness you feel like in your joints and muscles, that's what it feels like all the time, every day, all day. I walk anyway because not only does Gideon need to be outside, but I need to. If you're sore and you don't move around, your joints do freeze up and you become even more sore. I know if I pull my back out, if I just sit down all day, because you kind of like want to because it feels good, but if you don't get up and move around, even though it hurts, you got to get up and move around. Even if it's just for like to get up to use the bathroom and then sit down, and then an hour later get up, get something to drink and sit down. You have to keep moving. If you have somebody just serving you, waters and drinks all day, unless it's doctor's orders. I'm just saying, like, if you just wrench your back picking up something wrong, I'm talking about that. I'm going to get up anyway, and I'm going to show you that bird seed like I said I would. Let's go. Okay, so Gideon likes to look out that back door. Usually there, let's see what's out there. Usually there's like squirrels. Right now we just got some little mini birds out there. Maybe if I hold still, a bird will come to the feeder. Oh, there's a cardinal. We got a visitor. A little greedy squirrel. Yeah, I see you. I used to feed them, but they started having families, and then they started having families, and it just got too expensive. So let's see if I sit here for a minute. Let's see if a bird comes and eats. All right, well, no bird came. Probably because I'm like standing right there, staring right at the feeder. Anyway, okay, so here, let me take this off so that you can see. Here is the nut and berry. And they show here a rose-breasted grosbeak. I actually have those that come into my backyard. But usually not until like April. But here's kind of what is in there. There's a pistachio, there's kernels, let's see. And it says that, all right, it's got sunflower seeds, safflower, whole pumpkin seeds, dried raisins, cranberries, some vitamins. So that's pretty much what's in it. And it attracts woodpeckers, cardinals, finches, tufted titmouse, grosbeaks, blue jays, nuthatches, chickadees, all kinds of birds. So that's what I give them. And the reason why, maybe if I come over here, hold on, let me turn the lights off. And I'm going to zoom in as I'm talking to. Maybe one will come to the feeder. But the reason why I switched, corn is used to, like most birds, when they eat it, it keeps them warm. It just ups their heat in their body. And now that it's, getting warmer out, I kind of switched over because now they're going to start laying eggs and everything. I did find something. It is a downy woodpecker, I believe. It's the smaller ones. The bigger ones look just like that, but they're hairy woodpeckers. And it grabbed oh, he's looking at what he's got there as a buffet. And it looks like he's going to pick up a peanut. He likes those. And he flies away. But isn't he beautiful? I also got a picture of a northern flicker woodpecker, and you're going to see him in 2 seconds. There we go. This I took a picture of not too long ago, and this is a hawk that was sitting outside my window. This one is a dark-eyed junco. He got stunned by the window and I saved him. And this is a bluebird that I got in the middle of winter. What that woodpecker just ate is I put this out. I get them at Walmart. They're just regular peanuts, but make sure you get unsalted. And the chickadees, the tufted titmouse, and the woodpeckers of all different, I have all different types of woodpeckers outside. They absolutely love, oops, I almost dropped them. They absolutely love these. They're just plain peanuts. And what I normally do is in the mornings, like just once a day, sometimes in the summer when it gets to be, if you see a light right there, that's my camera on my phone. It's not an orb outside. But that pan right there, I fill half of it with the bird seed and the other half with peanuts. And then out in the backyard, right there where the cardinal is, and that sparrow, I put some on the ground, the bird seed. I put some there, and then I kind of put some in different, like over here where that one is eating. I put some over there. I put some on the ground because cardinals actually, they like to eat on the ground. They prefer that. And also, that's a female cardinal right there. They must be mates. But these over here, let's see what these are. We've got sparrows. There's that female. Mostly just sparrows. Sometimes I'll see a tufted titmouse in the bushes. Up, there's another cardinal. There's my little bird bath. I just cleaned it out, but they get see. Oh, I see you. You leave my birds alone. This is the neighborhood cat. Hey, you leave my birds alone. I see you. There's a hole in the ground. He's trying to, I think he's trying to get a mouse. Hold on. I'm going to shoo this cat away because he got one of my cardinals the other day. He got one of the cardinals outside, and it really angers me because I had to bury it. Oh, let me open the screen. Sorry, it's loud. Oh, he ran away. All right, good. He ran away. But he got one of my cardinals, a female cardinal, and I had to bury her. I buried her in the backyard. Watch out, Gideon. He's gone. Gideon is really good at chasing the squirrels and the neighborhood cat away. I just let him, and he looks out, and this one has a screen in it, so it's confusing my camera. I'll go up. I took the screen out of this window so I can, from the TV, I can see my bird feeder and watch all the birds. But there's holes in the ground right there. And there must be like a mole or a mouse or something like that he's trying to get. Where I live in these apartments, they don't allow, you're not supposed to have outdoor cats. And some neighbors do. And unfortunately, they get my birds. But my cat is indoor only. Here, I'll show you. It's Shadow. This is what he does all day. Hi, old man. Hello. Knock, knock. Good morning. Actually, it's like 5 in the afternoon. Oh, he's an old man. He's a good boy. Shadow likes to just be inside. Sometimes he'll sit by the window on the back of the couch, but he doesn't really do much. He's a Maine Coon mix. Hello. He's very friendly. That's a good boy. He likes to just, this is where I sit. He likes to sit with Mama. Oh, there's cat hair everywhere. I brush him, but he sheds a lot. It's spring, so. The sun's going down now. It's about, I think it's 50 something. What's wrong, Gideon? The sun's going down now. It's about 50 or so outside, so I'm gonna shut the windows and turn the heat on to about 72, and then if I get cold I'll turn it up a little bit more. But I usually around this time, I think it is my fibromyalgia, but or my thyroid, but I get really cold this time of day around 6 or so. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna make for dinner. I'm not gonna have it right now, but while I have the camera out, I'll show you really quick what I'm gonna have. And I had some yesterday and it's really good. Let me show you, hold on. I figured too, you guys, the ones that like to look in people's freezers. Here's my freezer. This is what I got. I'm so sorry for the plastic crinkling. If you guys don't know, I'm vegetarian. And I got these, and I usually get the original burgers, but they only had the steakhouse, so I'm like, well, I'll get these. They are absolutely amazing. When I used to eat meat, which was like 20 years ago, they taste like Angus burgers, and they're really good. I put lettuce and tomato on it, on a brioche bun, and 20 grams of protein. And I like them. Now they are, where's the sodium? Oh, they are 470 milligrams. They are a little high in salt, but for one burger, it's only 230 calories. And there's only 10%, 2 grams of saturated fat. So lots of fiber. Look at the fiber on that. Lots of protein and some iron. I don't know, good stuff. Yes, there's soy in it, but there's the stuff in it. I don't know. Everybody has mixed feelings about veggie burgers. I'll probably have either broccoli or string beans, being as that's our only options here. Oh, I think someone's hungry. Are you, watch this. Gideon, are you hungry? Do you want chicken? Yes? Yes, that's what he wants. Day 2, let's go. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. Please forgive the wind. It's very windy out. I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'll show you the daffodils that are coming up in my yard. Maggie. Here they are. Let me see if I can zoom in. We have a lot of overgrowth and the landlord doesn't want to clean up all this overgrowth. Let me see if I can zoom in. There they are. Yep. And there's another one over here and it's got a big bud. I think two buds on it. There it is. It's so hard to film when I'm outside walking because I'm trying to like zoom in and get a good shot, and Gideon likes to pull. Right, Gee? Let me zoom out. I'm so sorry. There we go. Yeah, my yard back here, see this big tree right here in front of me? The yard used to go all the way back there. And all of this overgrowth is taking over the yard. It's mostly Chinese privet. Some call it some call it autumn olive, and they get little red berries. And you know, it's kind of sweet and sour in the fact that, well, actually they are sweet and sour. They are edible. You can taste them. They taste like a mix between like a cherry and maybe like a pomegranate. Yeah, like a pomegranate, because it has Gideon wants to go out front here. Oh, I wish I had my sunglasses. I can't believe I lost them. I have to buy more. They're like $15-20 at Walmart. Everything's at Walmart, right? But yeah, they taste kind of like a pomegranate. They're sweet but mostly tart, and they got a seed in the middle. Their berries are high in carotenoid, as well as the antioxidants you see in tomatoes. They are also high in vitamin A, C, and E. And they're pretty good. So I'm waiting for everybody to text back. I asked if anybody was walking. Usually around 3:30 we all get together and do a nice long walk in the afternoon. So it's actually, it seems kind of bright, but there's kind of like behind me you can see like the sky's blue, but actually there's like a cloud haze for some reason. It's really weird. Gideon sees all the squirrels in the woods. I'll turn around so you can see the woods and not my ugly building behind me. Squirrels running around. Yep, there's one. They're just everywhere in the woods. And oh yeah, he's going nuts. He wants it. You trying to chase the squirrels? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you go in there. No, no. You stay over here. He gets tangled in the brush back there. And not too long ago, he ran into the woods really fast, and his leash got all tangled. There's eagles that live near there's a squirrel in a rock over there. I'm sorry. See, this is the problem I have, is the camera shakes when I'm trying to zoom in and out, and I'm trying to hold Gideon's leash. But anyway, there's these eagles that come out, and red-tailed hawks, and they'll take Gideon in a heartbeat. Oh, he's peeing. Sorry. They'll take Gideon in a heartbeat. And that's why I always have him on a leash. Always, 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 always. I never take him off, because he will get taken. And you think, well, they'll just take him anyway on a leash. Yeah, that's true. But at least I can have a fighting chance with him being tethered than for them to just pluck him out of the sky. And what they do is they'll take a dog as big as 30 pounds, the eagles will. And what they do is the red-tailed hawks and the eagles, what they do is they'll fly, and they go up high and then drop the animal if it's too heavy, and the animal falls to its death, and then they fly down and pick him up. It's quite sad, to be honest, but that's just what they do. Not only that, but there've been sightings of bobcats out here, coyotes, foxes, and Gideon's only like 15 pounds. So a fox, they like mostly squirrels and frogs, but you know, small things. But the bobcats and the coyotes, they can easily just take Gideon on. It's so sad because we'll be riding through the neighborhood, you know, like on my way to the store or something, and I don't know if there's a glare, and there's signs everywhere of like missing pets, you know, missing dog or whatever, and I already know what it is. It's coyotes taking the cats and dogs. So It's sad, but I'm gonna be responsible and always have Gideon on a leash wherever I go. Sit. Wait. Good. Good boy. We just got back from our walk. Whew. We did a couple of hills. I'm exhausted. I started clouding up and it got a little windy and breezy out. So we came home just in time.
I wanted to mention something. If you hear any licking in the background, it's my cat. And he's got stinky breath. Oh, it smells like fish. Anyway, because he gets that wet cat food that smells like fish. So he only eats the white fish and tuna. Figures. Um, anyway, he only gets a little bit of it, and then he gets hard food the rest of the day. But I just wanted to put in that I prayed last night, and I said to Jesus, I said, I just don't, it's hard for me to do videos because I always grew up where, I wasn't liked by most people. And I said to Jesus, I said, I just don't know if anybody's going to like me. I just don't know how people actually see me. You know what I mean? Like when I started doing videos and I was actually seeing myself, like, I would play my video on the TV to see what it looked like. It's really weird when you see yourself. Um, but anyway, I said to Jesus, I just don't know if people are going to like me. And, he kind of, he told me that, because I can hear his voice in my head. And some people are like, oh, you hear voices. Okay, well, I pray for Holy Spirit, and, I only hear it in prayer. And, when I talk to Jesus. So, when you got the Holy Spirit in there, it's okay. So, but he said to me, basically that I base how people view me on the experiences I've had in the past, and they were of people that were not of Jesus. They didn't have the Holy Spirit in them. A lot of them were people that just hated life, and they weren't nice to anybody. So he says, when you surround yourself with people who love me, he says, you'll see more of me. And so you kind of see life differently when you are with people that have the Holy Spirit in them and that love Jesus. You have more, your goals are different in life. You know what I mean? And you just tend to look at life a little differently. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just felt like I should share that with you, and let you know that when you surround yourself with people that are good people and they have Jesus-like attitude, you might find that maybe the situations in life, your life, may turn around. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So just wanted to put that in there.
Well, I'm going to end this video and I'm going to give Gideon his dinner. And it's about it's 4:39. I'm going to have some water and hydrate, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to reflect Jesus' glory. I'll talk to you later.